Conference championship week, everybody, as it is time to run it back. New opponent, but hopefully different results as well, as we are back here with the San Diego State Aztecs Rebuild episode 18, as it's time for the Mountain West Conference championship game. We're playing a familiar foe here in Buffalo, who we've already played once this season. They managed to come back and, first year added to the conference, make it to the conference championship game. Maybe that's a sign, but they were tied with Fresno State, Wyoming, and Colorado, all of which had 3 losses. And I guess due to tiebreakers, they're the team that kind of made it forward here for us. So it'll be them versus us in our home stadium here, as the last time we faced them, we were able to take care of business 31-17. A pretty strong game, which saw us have a lot of yards through the offense, a lot of yards on the ground, almost 150 in the rush game. And despite having 1 for 9 on third downs, we were able to pretty much dominate this one from start to finish. Now, of course, this is a very tough team to deal with because of their middle linebacker. You guys remember Murdoch? Wherever he is, we go the opposite, and that's how we were able to get 16 for 134 for Paul in the backfield, but also able to pass pretty well, including to our halfback Cartwell with 130 in this game. They both finished up with about 150 yards all purpose. Outside of that, Bostic had 86 and 2 touchdowns. So we didn't really pass to our receivers much. We kind of kept this on the ground and to the backs to get this dub. So we're going to look to follow that same trend and avoid this man, Red Murdoch, again. We got to see if this man gets drafted, because the way he played last year, it's definitely got to be a possibility that he's going to get drafted somewhere. But our defense is going to look to go ahead and get the same amount of sack totals that we had last time too as well. Trey White's going to look to lead this team onto the field as we get ready to welcome our home fans back from what last year was I guess you can say a little bit of an upset. Although, I think it was clear that Boise State was the better team in that game. I think we've gotten better. We've gotten stronger. The scheme's gotten better. We've gotten coached up better. And this time we're going to face Buffalo, the new team in conference, who actually, I think that's a pretty good ad. The fact that they were able to go 5-3 in conference. One of those losses to us, but 5-2 in conference. That shows that there's good competition still here, and this is about equal competition for them. Now, for us, going 11-1 and our only loss being to UCLA, and even that was on a last-second play, this might be the last bit of Midwest Conference play that you guys might get to see. So the opening kickoff is going to be returned here by Buffalo, as they will start with the ball on offense here today. So we look at some of the comparisons here. We're a better third down team. We're average yards per game. 650 yards per game is ridiculous. This offense is really crazy. And our defense is even crazier here, as we're sending a first down blitz to start the game off. And y'all know we like our cover 0 blitzes. We have the DBs to do it, so we'll be doing it very far and often here as they try to run after that. I don't know why the first thing to do when you get inside the 10 is run, even on 2nd and 17. But here they pass over the middle. It's caught, but it'll still be a quick 3 and out here for Buffalo. So we'll go ahead and punt the ball back to us, so we'll get the chance to get the ball on offense. First here today is Acevedo, no postseason magic. I guess you could really call this like the postseason, the conference championship game. What do y'all think? You think the NFL should adopt something like that, where like it's not just automatic that you win the division just because your record is better? They still put like a little miniature tournament inside of the season. Yeah, they always talk about lengthening the season, so it's maybe like adopt like the NBA with there's another tournament in season instead of just winning a division by having the best record. Y'all each play each other 1-on-1, sorted out by division. So the 1 plays the 4, 2 plays the 3. Winner of both games play each other, and the winner of that takes the division. And then they line up the wild cards by the best remaining records. That might cause chaos. It might not be good for the sport, but that's good. That would cause plenty of chaos and entertainment. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me know what you guys think of that down below. I think that would be crazy. They still give like the last place team a chance to get into the postseason. That would be ridiculous. But back into our game here. Enough of my crazy wild scenarios. So we got 1st and 10 here, getting close to the red zone on offense. Dropping back, fires us over the middle to Onwalu. As we have been using our tight end a lot more in the second half of this season. Setting up a screen here. Look at the pancakes out already. Going inside to get the block there from his guard. Gets knocked out at the 1-yard line. Just barely. Wish he could have reached across the line to get the touchdown. So instead, we'll have to bring in Andrew Paul to get stuffed. So let's try it again. Carwell, you might be able to get your touchdown right back. Then we'll bring him in instead. Cleared up the formation a little bit more with the pass threat. And we're in the end zone first here today. It's definitely much easier bringing Cardwell in. Since there's a threat of him catching it out of the backfield, it definitely is more of a open box when he's on the field as opposed to Andrew Paul in the red zone. So that was easily able to be worked into there. And now we're up 7-0 here. Last couple games have been pretty blowout losses, even against BYU. So we'll have to see what the Bulls are able to do here. That's a big catch down the field. Taylor Blake. Second attempt of the day, second completion, and that was a long pass down the field to get them up into red zone territory just in 2 plays. So just like that, they're trying to score here again. All out blitz coming in. The zero blitz gets there. Ball is on the ground, but the QB picks it up. Taylor Tuli there to force the fumble. Good job by Taylor, though, to pick that one up while on the ground. Otherwise, Trey looked like he was about to take that one the other way. Sending in another blitz here. Doesn't get in, and they have a wide open tight end over the middle. And Buffalo answers just like that. That's what happens when those blitzes do not get in. You see, they tried to do like a little swing around blitz. Had everybody except for Trey come around on the left side to overwhelm them. The overload blitz did not work in this case, though. San Diego will motion over on Walu, though. Back on their offensive possession here. I think we're really going to have to find a new identity next year. I mean, we are at the possibility, as that pass gets swatted away, of losing probably like our entire starting offense. I mean, I'm not sure about the offensive line. I don't check too much into them as Cardwell is wide open on the outside and makes a man miss. I love when we go 5 wide and I see that there's either nobody covering him or they got like a safety covering him, so he's 10 yards off. So it's an easy completion. But yeah, we could be losing all of our key offensive weapons. I mean, Jaden is a redshirted junior, I think, but he could be going into the draft or not want to come back. Cardwell's a redshirted junior, but could be going to the draft. Paul's a senior, redshirted senior, so he's definitely gone no matter what. Jordan, I think, is a redshirted junior, but possibly could be drafted. Bostic is a redshirted senior, so he's gone no matter what. The only person that we're keeping around is Onwalu, who his deal breaker is satisfied, so he's perfectly happy with staying here in San Diego. And that is a touchdown grab over the middle by Jacob Bostic. And what could be his final conference game too as well. If he decides to move on to the next level or just leave this team behind, at least he'll be leaving it with points on the board. Yeah, and then I haven't even begun to look at our defense. I mean, last year we lost 3 corners. And all 3 were our top 3 corners. So it's not like we really brought back anybody on defense. And that's the problem with the cover 0 blitz. If the running back delays, he's wide open. If he even stays in the block for a little bit, the guy in man coverage on him comes in to rush too as well, sending extra pressure. And that time he kind of delayed long enough to be wide open in the flats. Sheldon Jr. scoring the touchdown to go ahead and answer right back. And in just one play, this is a tie ball game, a much closer game than the last time played out. Buffalo has scored basically as many points as they did last time. Looks like they've definitely been in the film room watching how they lost last game, changing things up on offense, but the defense still just as lackluster. Coming into the second quarter here, handing off to Cardwell up the middle after Paul was able to get the big carry, another first down. Only sending 4 here. Jaden looks to fire that out to Bostic, who makes the catch easily. Now look at that. Nobody's over on Walu there at tight end. Looks like we got a little communication between the two. Looks like that was an engage 8 blitz, and he's wide open. It's a touchdown. That really looked like engage 8. I mean, I saw everybody run forward, and I saw 3 guys just back up deep. So I don't know if they really ran engage 8. But Onwalu was able to split the safety and corner since the corner had to watch the receiver. And just like that, we get our big play touchdown right back. Taylor's going to look to fire this one out of the pocket. Easy in route catch there. It looks like the defense is a little sleep here today. Sending in another blitz. There goes the back out the backfield. Junior not able to go far. Sending in 5-man heat this time. Another overload blitz does not work. And they get an easy out route catch there as he's able to turn around and get the first. Sending out a cover 0 blitz, and there he is again. Junior out of the backfield. This time around, nobody gets blocked, so we stop him. So now Sheldon is a little bit tired after that long carry. They're going to keep him in the block. 2nd and 2. All day to throw. Finds him underneath. Looks like they're doing a lot of short stuff and kind of lulling the defense to sleep. Play. Look at that RPO there over the middle. Easy seam route catch there. Now they're at 1st and goal territory. 2 yards away from tying this game right back up. And it's a QB keeper. The one thing this team still struggles with, RPOs and read options. That time it works. Look at, is that Fleming down on the ground? He made the dive attempt at the quarterback and then hurt his knee doing it. I can't say that that's what he gets, but that's what he gets. Dropping back here, screen pass is snuffed out by the Bulls. That might have been a terrible time. They've already ran it twice. 3rd time does not work. They're going right over the middle to Jordan, though, instead for the first. Oh, my goodness, them ankles were captured. Caught just like Snorlax when he's laying in the middle of the road. Them things was for the picking. Going over the middle here to Onwalu. Spin move, captures some more ankles. Ankles are looking very grabbable here today. The Bulls are just giving them up. And then Paul goes in and gets him some pancake work here as Jordan gets the block. Ooh, I thought he might have slipped that one out. Great job by the defender, though, to get hands on. Going out underneath here to Bostic for the grab for the first. So we're coming up here on the 2-minute warning. 2:15 left to go. They're going underneath here again to Onwalu, trucking his way forward. But fresh out the 2-minute warning, we have Cardwell in the backfield again. Going to hand off to him once again. And it's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. And just like that, this game has been going back. I can't even really say back and forth. It's just been going us up them time. The entire first half. As you can see, halftime is up here for us. We are going to go into it up still 28-21. They've been doing a great job passing the ball all day long. Only 3 incompletions, 2 passing touchdowns, and they're matching us in yardage. So the pass defense definitely has to play better coming in the second half. And the offense, honestly, just keep doing what you're doing. 28 points to the first half. That's almost as much as we scored in the first meeting altogether. So we're definitely just no defense anywhere. As Red is nowhere to be found. Look at him getting off the block, though, to make a tackle just as I'm about to talk about him. Now he's up on the line of scrimmage. They're trying to blitz in, leaving Cardwell open out the backfield. They're going to take some more ankles. You see, we're trying to change the play at the line of scrimmage here, seeing that we did not get the look that we wanted here for the run. Instead, we're going to try to pass this one out, and that's an easy catch from McClure. Red over the middle, but the blocking is lined up to go ahead and take care of him and move him out of the play. Andrew gets the first down run. Now we're going to come back here. Trips formation. Look at the corner wide open. That's Onwalu scoring a touchdown here in his first ever conference championship game. The freshman has been on fire the second half of the season, and he's keeping it up here in the postseason. It's just been phenomenal to watch him get open on plays. He's really got great route running. He's actually doing good in the run game too as well. Run blocking. He really is a 3-down tight end. Definitely could see him possibly having some draft potential too as well. So it looks like the Bulls here hurrying back to the line, trying to do a little bit more hurry up now that they're down 2 scores in the second half. So us getting the ball first was really helpful here. Going with the little RPO handoff to the outside is taken care of. 3rd and 10, they'll drop back, try to fling this one deep. He floated it up, and that one is caught. I thought for a second he might have dropped that one. He did beat the DB badly there on that one. Tried to go cover one hole. It did not work. Maybe we just need to stop pressing these DBs here. And they wouldn't let me get out of the screen there. So they're going to run the hurry up here, get a run play off of it. And then they're going to drop back here on 3rd and 11 after having to take a delay of game. So yeah, breaking the fourth wall for a little bit. So I don't know what happened. There was a glitch there when they were trying to run the hurry up. I was trying to pick my play. It wouldn't let me pick it. So, oh, that's a fumble. Trey Wright's going to pick it up. We'll break the fourth wall later. Right now, we need to break the end zone line. It is a touchdown for Trey White. First fumble, 6 recovery, I think, of the series. If I'm not mistaken, at least the first for Trey White. Actually, I take that back. If we did get one, it probably was Trey that did it too. So, if anything, it's the first one of the season. As we had the all-out blitz come in. Look at Tanu Lasuli. Again, 2nd forced fumble of the game. This time, we're able to come away with it. And there was nobody at all to go ahead and stop him for that one. He had nothing but pure daylight as we go up 21 here in the championship game. But yeah, I got stuck at the play call menu. It wouldn't let me call my play. And then on the next time they did the hurry up, it wouldn't, like, for whatever reason, they it let me pick my play, but they wouldn't hike the ball. So they had to take a delay of game. So I guess it kind of, worked out evenly. We both got cheated. So, ball don't lie. But now what is Taylor going to do here is he takes another sack here. They're down 21. They need him to come up big. Here on 3rd and 17, they've gotten the big play before. Look at that wide open running lane up the middle as he runs enough for the first down, jukes his way forward, no slide. And they're going to call a hurry up after that. It was just a simple curls play, but the middle of the field was left wide open. It looks like here they're going to go with a man look as everybody shifts around. Going to his right side, and that is launched up. Coming to a close here in the 3rd quarter. Motion receiver across the formation. Here he's going to step up and fire it to him after the motion. Great knock away there by Phelps. And it's 3rd and 11 now. 14 seconds left to go in this quarter. Dropping back, fires it out to his halfback underneath, and we meet him at the point of contact. It's 4th and 8. They're going to come back to the line, though, and go for it here in the 4th. No field goal to try to put points on the board. They're going to fire it out instead, and he's short. Just like that, that ball is going right back to the Aztecs offense, and the way we've been performing, that might not have been a good decision as Paul first carry takes it for a huge gain up to the 40. 13 rushes, under 25 yards on the day. And we're really trying to just run this clock out as much as possible. We're in the 4th quarter. No need to run up the score here. Save some legs. So you see Cardwell coming in. He's going to mix in now with Paul. Just going back and forth. Easy carry to the left side, and that's easy points. Just like that, this game has gotten out of hand. It is now 49-21. And down 4 possessions. Yeah, Buffalo, y'all need a miracle at this point. If y'all need to score, it'd be on them go routes that y'all was throwing earlier. Not little short dink and dunks like that, although that juke was impressive. Looks like our ankles are for free, too. 4th and 9 here. They need a big play. Throwing the corner route, just lobbing it up, and it's knocked loose. Another short field position here, and I'm going to call like a triple option play here. We haven't really tried to run with Jaden at all in this series, so triple option here. We toss this one out, though, to Paul. Look at the running lane. Easy foot race to the end zone. All he has to do is beat 3 defenders, and he's taken out of bounds at the 1. Let me find out that the triple option might work, and we get a mobile quarterback. As we throw this one out to the flats, it's picked off. Tried to find there McClure quickly as he's now in a foot race with a linebacker, and McClure can't get him. He's not gaining any ground. They're going to take this one to the end zone. I cannot believe my receiver got beat in a foot race by a linebacker. Now, coming right after that, we're going to go with a little motion play here. So we're still going to try to move this ball up the field. As they were able to go ahead and answer with that pick 6. So now it's 49-21, back to a 21-score game here, but we're still moving the ball up the field with ease. Hand off left side. Paul, big gash again. But this offensive line does not get enough credit. I know we don't talk about their names too often. I don't even know their names off the top of my head, if I'm being honest. But they do a great job in the run game. Great job in the pass game, giving us time to get the passes out. Look at Paul here up the middle, taking advantage of another huge run lane. Like, these windows are wide open. It's hard to miss these run windows. And in the red zone of all places, too, as well. You saw Red trying to squeeze his way through there to get in the backfield. So we're going to get the 7 points back that we lost. And then the Bulls here with just 4 minutes left to go. Just trying to get a little bit last-minute offense here. But as you can see, the clock is not their friend. Down 4 possessions again. Taylor just floats this one up. Easy catch, though. Look at the foot race to the end zone as KT overplayed. They scored that touchdown. We just wanted to show them one last attempt, though, scoring. As you see here, with 2 seconds left, we're just going to go ahead and send them home with a little goodbye gift here. Dropping back, fires it to the freshman one more time. Not able to get it, but we will walk out with our first Midwest Conference Championship of the series. We probably should have won it again last year against, having to replay Boise State. We weren't able to do it, but we win it this year here against Buffalo. And yeah, guys, I mean, a perfect sweep of the conference. Did not lose a conference game at all. And then you talk about the fact that we're ranked 8th in the nation right now with a chance to go to the college football playoffs. I think it's time for that move to happen, y'all. We are an elite team, a dominant team. 644 yards of total offense today. I mean, they had 519 too, so I mean, no defense came to play it all today. 244 yards on the ground is ridiculous. A perfect 5 for 5 on third down this time around. And time of possession game was in our hands. 29 minutes of time of possession. Now, if we look at Buffalo first here, Taylor, phenomenal game. 506, 3 touchdowns. Running game, though, non-existent. There was nowhere Terry Shelton Jr. was going at all. And if you look at our team here, Jaden only 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 picks. We did kind of get a little loose there with the football when we got up with the lead. But rushing 21 for 222 yards for Andrew Paul, the touchdown. Carwell only 28, but did have 3 rushing touchdowns, though. In the red zone, they were kind of clearing out more for him than Paul in his formations. Bostic 10 for 95 and a touchdown. Carwell didn't manage to get 80, though, so over 100 yards total offense. Unwalu 8 for 123 and 2 touchdowns with no drops in his first ever conference championship game. So freshman balling today. And then defensively, another strong game here filled with sacks. Tanner Lutuli with 2 of them, 2 forced fumbles, even 2 as well on both sacks. Trey White with that sack and touchdown to go ahead and match up with what was a great performance from offense and an okay one for the defense. So we are the Midwest, or Mountain West, I think I said Midwest earlier, Mountain West Conference champions. As we go ahead and take that look at some recruiting here, looks like we're not locked out of anybody else's battles, but a lot of first and second places here after everybody's seeing us win our conference here. Definitely we want to keep a look at some of these high schoolers, which going into the transfer portal, a lot of the college teams here stop looking at these guys. So anybody still here left here that hasn't signed or chose another team was probably going to fall back to us because we're going to finish out all of these battles to the end. So we do lose out on Hope and Durham here. They end up signing to Cal and Oregon. So it is sad to see them be taken off the board, but Brian Caldwell does get player of the week. I guess they valued his 3 touchdowns more than anything else. 100 yards total, but 222 yards I thought would have definitely got it for Paul. So we'll definitely be able to go ahead and advance then here to the next week, and that'll start bowl season. So ranked at number 8. I don't know if we'll move up after a win like that. I mean, some of the teams ahead of us were playing in bowl games. Matt Nestor has finally locked us out, so we won't be getting the 5-star quarterback. That dream is dead, but it was fun while we were number 1 for a little bit. But we were at the 5th spot when he got and struck down to the top 3. So that dream is finally over. Looks like Eric Ebram, the receiver, the 4-star receiver, looks like he's going to go to UCLA. So he chose them over us, so he can finally come off the board. And the rest of these 3 stars have us as number 1, have even narrowed down to their top 3 schools. So we could be getting 3 new defensive tackles, free, and 2 more free safeties, which the safety position was pretty light here recently, and defensive tackle could be getting lighter. So it'd be good to get some of these gems here to go to get signed up. Looks like Eli Holstein gets the Heisman here this year. 4,099 yards, 37 touchdowns. I think Jaden had a case for it, but okay. Pittsburgh quarterback winning it. Trey Wright wins the Chuck Bednarik Award again. 27 sacks, 46 TFL, or 39 TFLs, 46 total tackles. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Also gets the Best Defensive End of the Year award. We already knew that was coming. Bronco Nagurski Award. I can never figure out how to say that, but gets the same 3 awards as last year. Byron Caldwell gets the Doak Walker Award for best running back in the nation. Not even being the starter. Last year he had a chance at Heisman and didn't even win this award, but this year he gets the best halfback of college football. Nathan Acevedo gets the Jet Award for the best return man with his 4 total touchdowns on return duties. I kind of felt like that was in his hand. Tanner Lutuli gets the Dick Butkus Award. 7 sacks, 42 TFLs. Okay, so we have some new award winners this year. Trey White gets the Lombardi again. But some new award winners this year, which is amazing to see. And oh my goodness, we're taking on the number 9 Alabama Crimson Tide. If y'all don't know, that's my favorite team in real life, but that's crazy. That's going to be who our first college matchup is against. Now I know this is probably like not as typical Alabama since they're all the way back here at 9. But still, Alabama first draw is so unlucky. 9-3 season this year from them. We went obviously 12-1. They went 5-3 in their conference, so probably didn't even play in their conference championship game. But the fact that we have to go against Alabama is ridiculous. Now, of course, we'll go through all of that stuff here probably in the next episode with the coachings, new firings, and hirings and stuff as we are in bowl season. I do want to check out the schedule though here for the conference championship games. Looks like FIU beats Missouri State for Conference USA's championship. Boise State did make it for the Pac-12, but they do lose to Notre Dame, who might also benefit from a conference change. 13-0, 8-0 in conference, similar to us. But obviously here's ours, beating Buffalo. BYU, after getting dominated by us, beats Texas Tech to win their conference 21-17 in the Big 12. The MAC conference was Miami, Ohio, beating Bowling Green. South Alabama beat Marshall. Looks like the American Conference, you had UTSA beats East Carolina. Texas taking down Georgia in the SEC championship game 4, beating number 3. The conference that we're trying to move to, the Big 10, Oregon, is our, I guess, last year's conference championship as they take down Ohio State, and Clemson takes down the Heisman Trophy winner in Pittsburgh at number 7. So some of the schools in front of us did lose as numbers, but they didn't, I guess, lose enough to drop behind us, as Pittsburgh still stays at 7 there ahead of us. And here's the full bracket. You see it's Oklahoma versus Ohio State. We got Alabama. Nebraska's got Oregon. UCLA's got Pittsburgh. You got Clemson, Notre Dame, Georgia, Texas with the first round bye. So if we are able to somehow beat Alabama, we didn't have to go play the number 1 seed Clemson. This is going to be the hardest road that you can imagine to college football postseason, but it's one that we're willing to cross. So next time out, we will be getting into week 1 of the bowl, which is the first round of the college football playoff bracket against Alabama Crimson Tide. Please leave likes for just some prayers against this team, and hopefully we don't get stomped like we did against UCLA. And I'll catch you guys in the next video, see how clutch and crucial Jaden can be here. Or more so, I should say Byron Caldwell and Andrew Paul. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. It's me, your boy SGG, aka Coach Smooth. I'll catch you guys later.